Philippians 4 and verse 18. Before I get started, I want to give honor to my pastor, Pastor Blankenship, and his wife, and Pastor and Sister Bemery. We are truly blessed. Hallelujah, Lord. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. You may be seated. This morning, I do not have any cool anecdotes to tell. I don't have any popular children's songs to sing. I don't have any sweet analogies to use. But I feel like I come before you today with a basic warning. In the words of Luke 22 and 31, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. I do not presume to have any spiritual authority. I do not presume to know what is happening or what is about to happen. The only thing I do know is that I feel like I was sent with a specific word for this specific time. The devil is planning a major attack against our minds. I know this is nothing new. I know this is not good news. I know that pretty much what I'm telling some of you is this is just a long attack, a prolonged attack. But I also know that 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 says that there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. For God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that which ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. I feel like God has sent me to specifically talk about fear. Some fear is good. It teaches you to respect and to reverence the things around you. It pushes you to succeed where others have failed. But some fear is bad. It controls you. It can paralyze you. It'll force you to panic. We are all afraid sometimes. Sometimes we're afraid of the future. Sometimes we're afraid of the past. Sometimes we're afraid of getting old. Sometimes we're afraid of being young. Sometimes we're afraid of bills. Sometimes we're afraid of too much change too fast. And sometimes we're afraid of too little change too slow. But I feel like I was sent with the second word as well. 2 Timothy 1 and 7 says, For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Acts 1 and 8 tells us, But ye shall receive power after that the Holy Ghost is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and in Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. We receive power the day we receive the Holy Ghost. 2 John 4 and 16 says that there is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out all fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. We have power over fear because of how God loved us that day at the cross. He won power. He won the fight over fear. He gave us power over fear. Romans 12 and 2 says And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Sometimes we need to get a reboot in the mind. How do you do that, Brother Myers? Whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things.